You're listening to 89.1 WPHS, the XL Radio. This is DJs and Dragons, where an instructor plays Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of high school kids that are about 12.
I'm 18.
I'm not 12.
I am 12.
We're going to start with Rowan, who's playing as Steve, a Dragonborn pirate. Looking for booty and booty.
So that's me.
That's it. You don't.
Is there anything else about your Steve that we should know?
Tell us about your new dragon.
Yeah, I got a new pet dragon. He's about.
Did you get
big
the
as a
stats
car.
for that yet?
Nope.
So I guess he's not doing anything. We'll work on it.
I love booze.
Sweet. Next we have Reed, who's also a Dragonborn
Yes.
pirate, but he's a wizard.
Sorcerer. Excuse
Sorcerer. Oh, I have just offended you. I'm so sorry, man.
me. No, you haven't.
And Reed has lost a majority of his memory.
Yep.
Otherwise known as being lazy and not writing backstory.
No, that means he has amnesia.
Yes.
There's a difference.
And then we have Olafina, who's playing a high elf rogue,
Yes.
cow ninja,
Yeah. They all died.
and all the cows
Thanks to
died.
Raymond. Well, actually, we don't know if they all died, but
Oh, you just confirmed it, so I mean.
no, I really don't know. That's what my character is thinking, that they're all dead, and these tieflings killed them.
Yes. So we're going to begin with Tyler, aka Reed, who is on board the ship that you guys flew past. You went through the sea of dead bodies and zombies. You blew past them, and as the ship slowly started to slow down, you look around, and the ship is pretty destroyed. It's in rough shape.
We're still there? Or is he still there?
We're going back in time because he wasn't here that day.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking at this from Reed's point of view.
Okay.
So it slows down. As you were flying through, the black cloud starts to open up. And you start to feel a warmth that you only know as a memory. Like you have not felt this warmth in the time that since you've had your amnesia. You've never felt the warmth of the sun, but you feel it now. And you're not sure why the clouds are starting to disperse. You just know that a warm light's starting to hit you. You don't know that Vax is dead, right? You weren't there.
None of us
No.
know that back.
Yes, I want to reiterate that. You don't know that
Pretty
that's
sure
happened.
he's like the only one.
You think he's right behind you.
Oh.
I think
Like, coming your way. Now, the ship has landed. These guys ended up going off to the armory. I want to know from you, Tyler, why were you not with them? What
Why
were
was I
you
not
doing
with
on the
them?
boat?
Probably after I felt that presence, probably got really scared because I didn't feel that warmth for like a long time and probably passed out.
You passed out.
Yes.
Okay. So you wake up, and there is a lizard folk standing above you with a pirate hat on, like a really big pirate hat on. And then he pulls you up by the hand. He says, "Get up, soldier. I'm Zashron." And he goes to shake your hand.
I shake his hand.
He says to you that there's not much time, but we need to go and we need to loot the city while we have the opportunity.
Good idea. Let's go do that.
Okay, I'm going to leave you to it.
All right, where should we go first?
What do you mean we? He's like, I'm going to be here on the ship. I'm going to send you to go do your thing. Brings back some good stuff.
Do you have any good places I could go to go get the good stuff?
Well, we just sent some people to the armory, so we got that covered. I don't know, you could go to a treasury, go to one of the banks, you could go to a clothing store if you're fashionable. You could go to, I don't know, like V's Diner and get a bunch of magic stuff. At this point, the wind comes through and knocks Zashron's hat off. And before you is no longer lizard folk. Before you is a dwarf with an apron who's still talking. He's like, you go to like the king's place, you can bring me back a couple things.
Why are you small?
And he's like, that's no way to talk to the lizard folk captain of
You're
this
not
ship.
a lizard. You're a dwarf.
You're a dork.
No, I said you're a dwarf.
You're a dwarf.
No. I'm a Dragonborn. You're the dwarf here.
And he kind of looks down and he realizes that the magic's worn off. He's like, and then he picks up the hat and he puts it back on his head, and now he's a lizard folk. He's like,
Oh, where did that go?
ignore the dwarf underneath the go.
All right. I don't care at the moment. I'm going to head to the treasury.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
You want to bring some people with you?
Sure. My little band of cult followers.
How many cult followers do you think you have right now?
Probably the 4 that cut off their leg and replaced it with a sword.
So you have 4 cult followers. Okay. Where are you going?
Treasury.
So as you start to make your way through the city, you're going down the cobblestone. You see that the city's very dead. There's no people around. There's no corpses. There's not even any plant life that's kind of encompassed anything. You do notice some black feathers on the ground, just here and there.
Okay.
Yes. So, as you continue down, you start to see your friends. And it looks like they're in an altercation, but you can't really, they're a little too far away for you to see who it is that they're fighting. You see Steve, you see Olafina, you see what looks to be a black crow person kind of next to a cart, and then you see Steve go up and just stab him like the murder hobo he is. And then you see a couple other figures off in the distance that seem to also have entered the fray. It looks like there's 3 of them. One of them's really big, but again, you can't really make out who they are. As you see this, what do you do?
I'm going to head towards the altercation, see what exactly is going on.
Okay. In this area, you see a fountain in the center of it, and then there's some buildings on either end. The 4 of you start to go there. You're in a bit of a faster pace than the others, and then you feel the ground shake. It's like there's complete silence, and a shock wave, the ground shakes, and then out of the fountain that's in the center of this courtyard, you see a giant tree erupt from the ground.
A tree. Neat.
Yes, intriguing.
Wait, I think I'm confused now.
Why? You were there.
Okay.
This happened last game.
I know this happened last
I'm
game.
catching him up. So the tree erupts from the ground, and then you start to see walls of plant life
Balls of
branch up from the center. You start to see
Nothing.
cracks. You start to see walls of plant life burst up from the ground. And as you look up, the light above you starts to dim as more plant life branches and twigs go overhead as a canopy roof of plant life. And you still can see light, but it's through these branches.
Okay.
It looks like one of your cult followers has been separated from you, and now you're with 3 of them. And you can no longer see Steve or Olafina.
Well, that one guy, he's probably dead, or will be soon.
How unfortunate.
What am I going to do? Could probably set this whole thing on fire. That's an option. Yeah, that just might be my only option.
Okay. So what do you do? Explain to me, like, what spell do you use? Do you use
I use Firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and remove that from your spell slot. It should tell you how many spell slots you have.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Okay, wonderful. And read the description for me. Do you have it? Just so I know what it does.
You hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites it if it isn't being worn or carried.
Gotcha. Okay. So what does that look like, Tyler? What does you throwing a firebolt at these walls look like?
Zoom, like that.
So you see the wall, and then you make a little dip, and you just go zoom. The flames hit the walls, and then you start to see fire erupt from it. At this point, the light that you saw overhead begins to darken more and more, and there is no longer any light. You start to feel the oxygen rush out of the area around you. I need you to roll a Constitution save. What'd you get?
I crit failed.
Okay, you pass out. Woo! Oh,
What a way to start.
with that, we're going to go over to Steve and Olafina.
And I get
So to catch us back up with where they're at, you just got done encountering a character, what was his name? Raymond's character. Do you guys remember what race Raymond's character was?
I don't remember.
Nope, I
Did
know
you
he-
punch him in the face? Did you?
Yeah, I punched him.
Yeah. So they just got done being in an altercation with 3 tieflings until the walls came up. You were separated from 2 of them, and the Kenku, known as Mascot, started to run away.
Didn't I get Kenku?
Yeah, Steve, being the murder hobo that he is,
Why are you going after me? all of a
attacked the
sudden?
guy who was shouting, "I surrender."
Actually, he was yelling at me to surrender.
That's
That's a
not how
good point.
Kenkus
To be
work,
fair.
man.
Well, I don't know how Kenkus work. This is our first time meeting a Kenku.
And you ripped his head off with your dragon.
Oh yeah, and you got your sword back.
Classic.
Yeah. Classic Steve. I need to know, what did your dragon do with the head? Did the dragon eat the head, or did it spit the head out?
Spit the head out.
Okay,
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna stuff it and put it on like my
not yet.
Okay.
a wall into my house.
Not yet.
Not yet, but you know, I have the head
Because
for.
you turned around and you immediately, on your murder hobo rage, went to attack the other NPC
Oh, yeah,
who
I had to go
just
beat up what's his
walked
name.
in and started talking to people.
I don't know him. We were just in a
I
fight.
don't know him.
We were just
This
in
is
a
what I
fight.
do when I don't know people.
Listen,
I
we were just in a
punched them.
fight. Someone new enters, and I instantly go to attack mode. I'm already in attack mode, so I have to stay in attack mode.
A new challenger approaches.
Let's hope no
Exactly.
children walk in.
Well,
I punched the puppy. Shouldn't have been there.
looked at me funny.
Yeah. So you punch the new NPC. By the way, everyone else is calm because he used calm emotions. So the fight had stopped. Nobody was hostile to each other, and they were just having a conversation. Some things were being found out.
You're making it out to
All
me
the
to make it look like I'm the bad guy right now.
And you punched him in the face.
No,
So-
it's just classic Steve.
Classic Steve.
And then his head got big, and I punched him in the face again.
Yeah. At that point, after being punched in the face, Raymond's character created a giant laughing mouth in the ground
Do we all get
to
eaten?
intimidate you.
No.
No, because it was an illusion. And so at that point, after you punched him in the mouth, he's going to look at you and say, "Wow, I'm not going to play with you if you're going to be like that."
Like, go away.
Fine, I will. And then he disappears. He vanishes.
I got that kind of power.
And then you...
I turn around and I go, I did that.
Oh, actually, sorry. And what's your armor class, Steve?
12.
12. You get punched in the nuts. Ooh. Actually, your armor class is a 17, and you take 2 damage.
Worth it.
I have a higher AC than him.
I know, I don't understand
I'm a
this.
sorcerer.
What? No, his AC is not 12.
This is what it says. What is it then?
Well, from the sheet that you gave me, you said that it was 17.
Maybe because of your natural armor?
Yeah, you
This
got
might be a
natural
different
armor,
one.
too.
I might have the wrong character sheet.
Oh, that's great. What level is this character sheet?
I'm not sure.
It's a fighter, and it's a Dragonborn. And it said his AC was 12.
That's not right.
Well, we're just gonna go with
No,
it.
that's not right.
Let's go with the 17.
Yeah, I know
Is
that
it
it's
trident?
17.
Yeah, I gotta try it.
You haven't tried it?
I've had that.
How many weapons do you have?
I have my obsidian dagger, I have my trident, and I have my void sword.
Okay. So you get punched in the nuts, and now at this point, the concentration has broken. You are no longer, your emotions are no longer calm. And the tiefling
That was calm.
Goes
yes,
back to being violent.
goes back to trying to murder you.
No, I thought the tieflings were on our side.
no, the
tiefling?
tieflings is
No.
not.
The tiefling was just not attacking you
Did you not
because
hear this part?
of
The
Raymond's
tiefling
spell.
is coming after me to kidnap me
Oh.
because it's trying to take me back to my biological mother.
Mommy?
Trying.
Okay. So I need you guys to roll initiative again.
I'm passed out.
Does everyone remember their health that was
16.
taken out? You're 16.
I have current hit points of 13.
No, I have a current hit points of 55.
You have hit points of 55. Okay.
55, are you sure?
My max is 67.
I don't think that's right. We took a long rest.
Well, you also went through traps.
Oh,
Creative
right. Yeah, I
damage.
can imagine him getting. Okay.
What was your health, Olafina?
I have 13 hit points. My max is 75.
You have 13 hit points?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because I'm careful and stealthy.
You have 13 hit points. Oh my God. You're already bloodied and we haven't even started. Okay.
And we don't have a healer.
No,
All right,
there's
you're-
only two of you
I just
now.
punched him out of the
We
ground.
haven't even started, and I'm passed out.
You're passed out.
Okay, I rolled a 16 on initiative.
I rolled a 20 on an initiative.
You rolled a 20. Awesome. Okay. And the tiefling is going to roll a 17. So, I guess I'm going to say at this time, another wall sprouts up, separating you guys from Gideon Dismula and Malcolm.
Oh,
Getting, yeah.
Raymond's character.
No, Will's character.
Will's character.
Oh.
Raymond's
Gideon
character
Dismula.
disappeared and
Oh,
punched
Gideon.
Steve in the nuts. Gideon.
I call him Gideon.
Gideon Dismula.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, Olafina, it is your turn.
I can tell that he's hostile towards me.
Well, you're hostile towards him. Your emotions are no longer calm, and
Okay.
he killed your family. So I don't know how you feel about him right now.
That's a good
I'm
point,
not going to
that's a good
assume
point.
your character.
They're probably.
I'm not
cool
going to
at
tell
some
you how
point.
to feel.
Yeah.
It's probably not great.
Yeah. How close is the dude to me? We're like all in a close circle, like 5 feet from each other, kind of thing, right?
How close is the dude to you? The dude is right in front of you.
Oh,
Like,
so
I'd
so-
say about 10 feet or so.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull out.
You guys are gonna die.
No, we're not. We're good.
You are so dead.
Oh
I'm
my
passed
gosh!
out.
Can I pull out my sad mirror as like?
Your fear mirror?
Yeah. Well, the sad mirror, fear mirror. I call it a sad mirror because like remember the one you broke and gave us like well you gave me one because I was with you. So I want to try and pull that out first before I do hand-in-hand combat because I'm not an expert with that.
Okay.
So I first want to try that before I do anything.
Okay. So you're gonna pull it out and you're gonna try to pretty much cast the fear spell,
Yeah.
which is a wisdom save. And I think that you might be pretty good because I don't think his wisdom is very high. Let me take a look. Okay. Oh my God.
He rolls a 20.
You rolled a 20. Okay, so I'm gonna let that count as your bonus action to
Okay.
show the mirror. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yes, I want to take out my dagger and go for a kill shot, but I'm gonna
you're gonna have to lower his HP before you go for a kill shot.
Okay, well, I'm just going for a dagger in the
Yes.
neck region.
Just stab him.
Yes.
Go for it.
Just stabbing him.
Okay. So roll d20.
What am I adding to it? Am I doing dexterity?
It should say you should have a plus next to that dagger.
I
And
have.
I want to say it's your strength modifier.
I don't have anything next to it. On my
You don't have anything next to it.
It's only one enemy we're fighting?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
I mean, okay. I don't have that on any of my weapons. I'd be modifying it with.
Okay, what's your dexterity modifier?
My dexterity modifier is +5.
Let's go ahead and add the 5 plus your proficiency. I'm pretty
With
sure your proficiency.
my proficiency
2, I
is
want
4.
to say. 4. Okay. I don't know how it works with rogues exactly. So normally it would be your strength modifier plus your proficiency modifier. I don't know if it's dexterity because you're a rogue. I don't know if that's a feat that you
Yeah,
have.
because we kind of been, Raymond, he's like, are you going for a specific shot? And I say, yeah, and so he'll give me dexterity with
Well,
it.
we'll go ahead and stick with dexterity for now.
Okay,
until we figure out.
until we find out
Yeah.
different. Okay. So am I doing both of them together? So that's a
Yeah,
plus
plus
9.
your proficiency, yeah.
Okay, so 9. That is a 22.
You go to stab and the knife hits the skin, bit of resistance, and then finally gives way as your knife goes through him. How much damage do you deal this
It's
this man?
1d6. All right, I'm not usually, my 1d6 doesn't like
And
me.
there should be a plus to it too.
A plus
1d6
to it?
plus something.
It does not say on my sheet.
Okay. You go ahead and roll and I'll look it
Okay.
up.
And she got a 20.
3.
3, and that should be a 3. Go home after today, look up your character, and actually know what, like, come prepared.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Dagger, 1d4. I want to say it's plus your proficiency on it, so go ahead and add the 4.
Okay, so that would be 7.
So 7. Okay. So at this point, he sees himself surrounded. He is going to pull a coin out of his pocket. He's going to flip it up in the air. He's going to point at it. Now, from this coin, you see a complete black circle around it, and it spreads out. And now there is nothing but complete pitch blackness around you. Your dark vision cannot even see through it.
Well, that was my next question.
Dark. Yes. So you're in complete darkness at this point, and that's going to be the end of his turn because that's his action. So now we go to Steve.
Do you have any cantrips that would help?
No. What does disguise self do?
What?
What does disguise self do?
Disguise self. Disguise self. Let me look it up for you. I don't. I think pretty sure it just makes you look like any other creature. It doesn't pass for physical attributes. Like if you make yourself really fat and I go to touch your side, it will go right through it until it hits your actual body.
Okay.
Let's see, disguise self. Disguise self, illusionary. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, and weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until your action dismisses it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt the form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Like you cannot give yourself 6 arms. The changes brought by the spell fail to hold up to physical inspection, which is what we just got done talking about. Discern that you are disguised, a creature will... So to tell that you're in disguise, I would have to use an action to inspect you and make an intelligence check against your spell DC.
I'm gonna disguise myself as the tiefling's father.
You don't know what the tiefling's father looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna disguise myself of what I think a tiefling dad looks like.
Tiefling, what does a tiefling dad look like? Tell me, Ron.
A tiefling.
How tall are tieflings?
Tieflings are generally about the same height as a human.
Okay, so I'm like 6'2", so I'm a little taller.
Okay.
I look big, but I got like glasses on. Maybe like a mohawk, but it's like kind of starting to gray.
Is this like?
Wait, what's a tiefling look like?
Tieflings,
Would they have mohawks?
It's
have
like
horns.
half demon. Like kind
They're
of thing.
about.
I got a
their
one
skin
horn.
tone's a
They
little
got, like,
reddish.
horns.
One of my horns broken from, like
Being a dad.
being dad.
You know, sometimes kids like to play on your horns.
I got a cane, but I look strong holding the cane.
It's tough but fair.
And
It's.
I'll just be like-
Tiefling Santa Claus.
Otherwise known as Krampus.
I'm gonna roll for intimidation, and I'm gonna say, "Stop this silly madness, son." I got an 11.
Okay.
Did you
I
get
want
it?
you to know he cannot see you.
Oh, he can't see either?
No, it's complete darkness.
Okay.
You're in pitch black darkness. He
Well,
can't
then don't I
see
have
you.
advantage so he can...
hears you, and I gotta be honest, it sounds condescending. Slow down there, son. I'm older than you.
That's my
You
turn.
can make an attack.
Nah.
Yeah, do movement. That's your
He doesn't
turn?
know
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
my
you're
turn.
going to do? Okay, we're going to go back up to Olafina. What does Olafina do?
I want to use my prestidigitation to like start a fire, to try and get sunlight. And since he was like right in front of me, so I want to focus it on his clothing, so it'll set his clothing on fire.
Oh, that's
Interesting. Okay. So
better
you're
idea
try
than
to set
mine.
his clothing on fire. So go ahead and what's that? What spell are you using?
It's a cantrip,
What spell?
prestidigitation.
Oh, so you're just going to light a small frame.
Yeah, right on his clothing.
You love that spell, don't you?
It's convenient. I need fire. I can't see.
I like fire.
I can't.
Let me take
And
a
I
look.
know he's generally right in front of me
Okay.
because I just stabbed him in the neck.
Okay. As you light this fire, now I want you to understand when it comes to it, the fire, it's not that big.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like lighting a flame with your thumb. So you're basically hitting a match and then sticking it somewhere. So you stick it somewhere and you start to hear something burning, but you don't hear any screams, and it's just the beginning stages of starting to hear crackles as like wood starts popping.
Do I see anything with my fire in this pitch black?
I want to say no. There is. I don't think that, because this light isn't magical. It is just fire. It's not magical fire.
Okay.
It is not able to pierce the darkness.
Okay.
I feel like you need the spell light to pierce the darkness.
And neither of us have spells.
I have that convenient spell.
You
But
know who does have
I'm
spells?
passed out.
A ton of people that should have been here today.
Because I was about to say I can use my fire arrow, just set it on fire somewhere, but it's not magical fire. Wait, but it was caught. No, I don't think that would. Never mind.
I'm the only one with it.
Okay.
Magic.
At this point, we're going to go back to the tiefling, who is going to swing his great axe. Let's see. I am first going to make a roll and see who he hits, because he cannot see. Fascinating.
He hits himself.
No! He makes a great swing. You feel wind pass back. You feel wind as the great axe slides in front of you guys and smacks, and then you hear the sound of wood breaking, and you would know at this point the armory, all the wood and everything that was right in the wheelbarrow full of those weapons was right next to you guys at this point. You are suspicious that that's probably what he hit.
And that is that what I'm hitting? Okay, but yes.
With your tiny fire.
Yes.
You do put 2 and 2 together. You think
Okay.
you probably lit the thing on fire.
The wheelbarrow on fire.
Yes.
Okay.
With all the weapons in it. At this point, now we go back to Steve. What does Steve do? Papa Tiefling. What would Papa Tiefling's name be?
I'm gonna come out of disguise self. I was like, that didn't work. I'm back.
You could have been in it for an hour.
Whatever.
Coulda, but you didn't.
I'm just gonna swing in the air in the vicinity that
With
like
what? What are you going to swing with?
like just with my bare hand. I'm gonna try and grab something.
Okay, so you're
Reach
gonna
out
attempt to
into like
grab
the set
something.
where I heard, and where I would think the wagon is.
Okay. So your intent is to grab a weapon?
No, my intent is to grab the tiefling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Am
What do
I,
you
what
roll?
am I adding to that?
To grab? Well, you're just grabbing out right now.
Okay.
So I would say you're just reaching out, and I'm going to tell you what you grab. You do feel something. You feel weight, and as you pull, you feel something move. You have, you feel something grabbing you and pulling you towards you. What do you do now that you grabbed something and pulled it toward you? What would you do? What would Steve
I'm not
do?
gonna metagame, so
What would Steve do?
Yeah, what do Steve?
I'm going to count that as your bonus. You've grappled something.
Stabs it.
I'm gonna punch it in the face.
All right. You are going to roll an unarmored attack, which is a D4. First, you got to roll a 20 to see if you actually hit.
Oh,
What'd you do?
he does.
He rolled a 20.
Steve, roll.
I got an 18.
Dude, I love
You want me
this
to add
game.
strength?
I love this game.
Do I get to do
I
it?
think
I got a
all
20.
That beats our
No,
armor
you
class.
don't know what's happening.
I was about to
So
say,
now you want me to roll a
saving throw?
D4?
Roll a saving throw.
Can I wake up?
Not yet. We will get to you, I promise.
Can I like punch her so hard she like bumps into the guy and like knocks him over?
That like the tiefling dies too and just
Yeah,
magically
D5.
impales himself through the heart.
Yeah, and then Olafina gets all of her health back.
Magically.
Magically. Okay, so grappling. Let's see what you can do, Olafina, now that you've been grappled with. I want to say that you can roll a contesting roll. So let me get to, here we go.
Oof.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. So luckily he's not able to punch you because that does count as an attack action. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the action, this attack replaces one of them. You have multi-attack?
What do you mean, like the skill
like you're able to
multi?
attack more than once.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the fighter? Yeah, never mind. He could do attacking.
He punches
Okay,
multiple times.
this is how you try to escape. A grappled creature can use its action to escape, but it has to be on your turn. So, yeah, punch her. What's your D4?
I got a 3, and then my unarmed strike, the hit is +8.
Of course it is.
So that's 12.
Oh, dude.
She had 13 hit points.
Dude, you better miss
She's at
this
1.
next one.
She's at 1.
Oh my gosh.
God.
No, I have 13 hit points. My max is 75.
I know, but you're
Yeah,
at
but
13 right
you're
now.
at
I just hit you for like 12.
Yes, you're at 1
You better miss this next punch.
Wait, what?
Not
How many did he
feeling
give
very
me?
good.
How many did he get? Hit?
He hit you for 12.
So that's 25. Currently.
What do you mean?
If he gave me 12 hit points.
No, he hit
I
you.
hit you for 12
He
hit
didn't give
points.
you.
He hit
He
you.
punched
for
you.
12.
Right,
He
and
grappled you and punched you.
So
You
12 hit
lost
points.
12 hit points.
You lost
12.
12.
so I've
You were-
now lost 25 total.
No, you're at 1.
What?
No,
You
my
told me you were
current-
at
You just told us you were
my
at 12.
max is 75.
Okay, but you're at 13 right now.
Okay, hold
You
on.
said you were at 13.
I got
I
this.
13 as in I've got 13 points on me. I do this wrong apparently.
I'm confused.
Max
Okay, I got
HP
this.
is
I
what you
got
can
this.
max
Yeah.
out.
So I've
Current
gotten
HP.
13 points so far taken off of me. So
Okay, so you've only taken 13 damage.
Oh,
yeah,
my
so
God. Okay.
I'm at 62.
I understand. So
That's not how you do it.
boy.
No, I do it that way. So, because
But then
it's
that forces us to do math.
I'm sorry.
We don't want to do your math.
So now that there's 12, it's 25, which means I have 50.
This makes it so much less fun. I'm not playing with.
Yeah, I'm not here
I'm
for
not
math.
playing with lives anymore.
Hit her again.
I also keep dropping this. Oh my god,
So
where'd it
stop
go?
playing with it.
They're fun.
Yeah, punch her again.
Okay. Yeah,
so
I'm gonna punch
now-
her again.
Do I not get to say anything? 'Cause
No.
I feel like I get to say something.
Yeah, you can say something.
Stop.
You hear Olafina say,
Sounds like a tiefling.
okay. Our big tiefling is going to go ahead and make another swing with his axe. See if he hits.
Am I on the ground now?
With her saying stop, he's probably got a good location.
He takes a swing and it just barely misses you. You feel it go right past you, cuts a little bit of your clothing.
Yeah, did he
Like
grapple
he's
me?
not
Am I
getting
on the ground?
Oh yeah,
He's grappled you. He's
so
swinging his
you actually
axe
have to make. She has to make a strength save against
on
me.
her turn, which is next.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is your turn next. So what would you like to do?
No, she has to. No, she has to make a save to get out of my grapple.
Yes, at the beginning of the action. So let's see. Escaping a grapple. So this is your action. You have to succeed on a strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics, which I'm sure you'd rather do.
I'd much rather do that one.
You're doing
Tested
acrobatics.
by his strength athletics. So,
So
you
this is
roll.
my acrobatics,
You roll
and this
for
is my
acrobatics. Steve, you roll for athletics.
I know. I got a 25.
Oh my gosh, I got a 22.
Okay, so you try to break free, but Steve's a big boy.
Am I
He's very
standing or am I
strong.
laying down?
Now, here's the thing: is you don't know that Steve that's grabbed you.
Yeah.
That would be metagaming. You just
Yeah.
know a very strong boy's grabbed you.
I'm just asking, am I laying down or am I still standing?
You're still
up?
standing.
Okay. So how is this working?
You can punch
He
him.
just punched me
So-
and I
and you can
didn't fall
punch
down?
back.
If he has you, he's holding on to you. He
Oh,
punched you.
okay,
And
okay.
he's still
You can punch
standing.
him.
Okay.
I'll let you use a bonus to try to punch him back. Because that sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, because I can't dash,
But that's the fun option.
disengage, or hide unless I get.
What
can
saving
all-
throw do I make?
Nothing. She's just going to punch, and we're going
Yeah.
to see if it beats your AC of 17.
What do I add to
Unarmored
strength.
strike.
You're right. You add your strength.
my
Yeah, you-
0 strength?
Yep, you add it.
So you got to be the
your-
17.
plus 4.
Plus 4?
Plus
Okay.
4. What?
For,
Oh,
she did her
for unarmed
proficiency.
strike.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I have something.
I'm probably messing so many of these rules up. For Christmas, I'm asking for all the books.
Okay. 19.
19.
I got a 17.
Okay, so you punch him, and now roll for your unarmored, which is 4.
Just for what?
Roll a d4.
Yeah,
Okay.
just roll a d4, and then you plus something. What did you plus?
Mine's plus 8 because it's my strength.
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
And then what
Plus
does it
your
say?
strength.
What does it say on
My
our
strength is 0.
Yeah.
So she does 3 damage.
Yes. How many damage?
I rolled a 3 on my d4.
You rolled 3. Okay. So that's 3 for Steve. And man, the tiefling head doesn't even need to do anything. Okay, Steve. You just got
So-
punched in the face by whoever you were holding on to.
Yes, but I realized that whoever I just punched in the face just got an axe swung at them.
Do you?
Not only that, but the punch coming back at you is much weaker
Yeah.
than you thought you
So I
were
was like,
going to get.
Okay, which
It's most
direction?
likely a
Which direction
seaplane.
did it almost braze her head? Did it come from like the front, the back, the left, or the right?
You don't know that.
For what you know, it was the right, but you hear shuffling moving around in the darkness. You don't know if the tiefling is still in the spot that he was in.
Okay, well,
He's gonna.
For
my
that matter,
first
you guys
action-
could do the same thing. He doesn't know where you guys are either.
so for my first action, I'm gonna whisper sorry to Olafina. I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna throw her in the direction of where I hear the most
Okay.
noise coming from.
Whew, let's see if you succeed in that. I hope you do. You do not. You push her and you trip over some wood that's been
set on fire.
It's set on fire, and now you are prone, and you feel your cloak on fire. Okay, you're gonna stop, drop, and roll when we're on your turn.
Yeah.
But we're not. Now we're back to the.
Wait, no,
the
I mean, I
tiefling.
still have my extra attack, don't I?
Oh yeah, you're right. Go ahead. What's your attack?
But don't I go after Steve anyways? Because I was a
He's
little...
pushed you off of him.
Yeah, so wouldn't it go to me next?
Can
I
the
search?
order is Olafina, Steve, then the tiefling.
Can I search
I thought
the
it was Steve and
weapon?
Steve.
Nope.
Can I search for a weapon in the thing?
Yeah, you can search for a weapon.
Okay, what's in there?
Okay, I'm going to do me a favor and roll me a d20, and I will tell you what you grab.
Got a 19.
You got a 19. That's pretty good. Let's see. We have the armory here. I've got a million different apps right now. You grab a battle axe. So let's see what the battle axe is. A battle axe is a 1d8 damage. And let's see, I want to say battle axe is maybe one-handed. So what else are you attacking with right now? Are you attacking with your teleportation sword?
No, my deck. I didn't have. No, I was just using my fist. I didn't even have anything.
You didn't have any weapons. Okay.
No.
D&D 5e. So now that you've got your battle axe, let's see, does it say if it's one-handed or two-handed? Does it say?
I also gained
It's
2
one-handed.
bonus damage when wielding a a weapon in one hand.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
So you picked up the weapon. And I gotta say that's probably the end of that turn.
Okay, wait. It's a D8 and then plus what?
1d8. Plus whatever it is plus for your other weapons.
So your proficiency bonus, probably.
Yeah, Steve's a strong boy. Okay, now let's get back to our tiefling here. He's going to do another attack with his great axe. And he is actually going to notice Athena on the ground, and he is going to strike you, and it does hit.
Who, me or?
It hits you.
Me.
So as you're on the ground, you feel a great axe come down on you, hit you right in the shoulder. You are going to take, let's see here. How much damage? You take a 1d12.
Wow.
So you're going to take 9 damage. And that is going to be the end of his turn.
I'm on the math. Okay.
You're at 41 right now.
Yes, correct.
Yes. I've got all these awesome apps now. So that is now Olafina's turn.
Can I stop, drop, and roll, or am I off
Yes,
fire?
you could stop, drop, and roll, and you could even get up, but that would be the end of your turn.
Really?
Yes, because you're currently prone, so to get up, that would take your action.
What's prone?
Prone is lying down.
Okay. I'm stop, dropping, and rolling. And I'm...
I want you to know, it's all the dice. I'm rolling to see what things happen when you guys are just not very lucky right now.
So, does it work?
Go get that
Being
now.
prone. Standing up takes more effort. Doing so costs movement equal to half your speed. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's only a movement.
right, I'm done.
So you can get up
Done.
and still have an action.
Okay. So I can stop, drop, and roll
Yeah.
and get up, and that's the end of my turn.
No, you could. I'll let you still make an attack. I'll let you make an action.
Okay, so I stop, drop, and roll. Does it work?
Yes, it works. It wasn't a big fire. In fact, you put out the fire that was currently happening.
Okay. I stand up,
Okay.
and I take my...
I should have made you take fire damage.
But it was so small of a fire.
It was so small of a fire.
But still,
I want to take my short sword, and I'm just going to swing in the general direction.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. And what would I add to that?
You are go ahead. You guys gotta look at it.
Cause now it's dark, so I can't use my dexterity to go for something now. So would it just be strength at this point?
I want to say it can
Maybe.
be dexterity still.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and just let you use dexterity for right now.
Okay. And my proficiency bonus?
Yes.
Okay. $16.
16 is a hit. How much damage do you deal?
I do
About that much.
a 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus.
Do a 1d6 plus your proficiency.
2 plus 4, so 6.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to go over to Reed.
Hello.
Reed, you wake up. And as you wake up, you are currently being dragged.
Oh. By what?
In fact, your head is leaning back, and you look back, and you see your cult followers in a bloody mess behind you. And as you roll past, you actually see one of their arms, severed arms, as you start to roll forward. What do you do?
At least we're not in his position.
Yeah.
I tried to see what exactly is dragging me.
So you go ahead and you lift yourself up, and you see a man. You see bull legs, a human body, and a bull head. It's a minotaur, and it's dragging your body with him.
I'm in a maze.
Maybe like holding on to like a leg, a lizard folk leg, and like munching on it.
Huh.
And he's muddy, like he's really muddy. He's gross. There's like the scent of decay to him. It's not like a majestic minotaur. It's like a gross minotaur.
Do I say something? That's the real
So you
question.
say something?
Wait, does he have like the bottom half of a bull?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know a minotaur they've got.
Yeah, they
am
got
I
like
tied
4
up at all?
legs.
They don't have 4 legs. That's a centaur.
Am I
Oh.
Yeah.
tied up at all?
What?
Am I tied up at all?
No, he's grabbing you. He's dragging you by a leg.
Fool. I'm going to, because I have 3 spell slots, I'm going to cast Deafness on him.
Oh, you're going to cast what?
Deafness?
Deafness.
Yes.
Interesting decision. Give me 1 second.
Deafness.
Okay, crap. Okay, I need a pencil. Do any of you guys have a spare pencil that I can use?
You hit the computer.
Breaks the Mac. Okay, so you are going to use deafness on the Minotaur.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and take a look.
Why'd you want to cast deafness?
Oh, I'm going to cast Blindness straight afterwards. He's
You've
done
got
for.
a plan.
What's your DC?
DC?
Yes.
Dungeon class.
No, not dungeon
I
class.
know. But that would be cool.
Don't you mean Dex?
No, what's your DC? Your spell save DC.
Spell save DC? Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw?
Okay, but what's your number so I know what I'm combating against?
It would be right here on your character sheet.
12.
A 12? Okay, so I have to beat a Constitution of 12 or more. Okay. And
Oh, yeah.
Constitution is his best thing, so let's see how it works.
Wait, hold on. Can you see the description?
Of deafness?
Of blindness/deafness?
Yes, I can.
If
If it's a surprise attack, he gets advantage too, right?
I don't think so for this, because it's a spell. You would still make the same Constitution check.
Yeah, because I think spells are always surprise attacks.
When a dude starts shooting magic out of his hands, nobody's prepared for it.
I mean, Does he really notice? Because I'm just like.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
I'll
just
go
like-
ahead and I'll add disadvantage on him. I'll do it. What was there anything else that you wanted me to know? Because you wanted me to look at his thing.
Can I cast the same spell again at like the same time except for blindness as well?
At the same time, no. I would say it has to be one after the other.
Okay, I
Probably should have done blindness.
No, deafness first, because then he can't hear anything.
Yeah, but then he realizes he can't hear anything, and then turns around
But
and sees that you're
immediately
awake.
after it
doing
goes
finger
through, I'm
guns
gonna try
at
to blind him. Because if he starts walking and is blinded all of a sudden,
Yeah.
he's still gonna have me and be like,
Totally. Okay, so
then he's gonna start whipping me around.
he's successful.
So what's gonna stop him being deaf? What's that's gonna stop?
Okay, it succeeds. He can't hear you. At this point, he looks around, turns around, and he sees you doing finger guns.
I
Roll
like-
initiative.
I go like this. Hey.
He doesn't hear the A. He just sees the guns.
All right, initiative, bud.
Initiative! Yay! Oh wow,
18.
18. That's great. He rolled a 1.
He rolled the 1.
He rolled a 1.
You might want to do the blindness
Yeah, you
now.
should do the blindness now.
All right,
Go for it, man.
We're going for blindness.
Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, he rolled another 1. He is
Yes.
blind currently.
Now, if I back away, there's no opportunity attack.
He grabs your leg
Oh no!
because you are currently grappled, and he's going to go ahead
And whip you around.
and
Wait,
Hit
can
you
I
with
try
his
and
great
break
axe.
away or no?
That would be an action.
that's not your turn, bud. I will roll with disadvantage though.
Because he's blind and deaf.
Yeah, why not? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty good.
No.
It's not as good. Okay, let's see. And then what is your AC?
16.
16. Okay, and I rolled a. Not enough. So he swings his axe out and he misses you, but you are still grappled. You're able to
Okay.
wiggle out of the way just in time.
I think it's time to get
You
ungrappled.
hear spikes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Sparks is
escape from his grapple.
Okay, so you have to roll. Let's find those rules again. You have a choice between two things that you.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics.
I'm gonna go for acrobatics.
Okay, and I'm going to go for athletics. So we're going to both roll. Let me see what my athletics is.
0.
It's not 0.
Pretty high.
Negative 12.
I don't think you can be
It's
negative.
gonna be like plus 12.
Oh,
Actually, your
it
things
be
can be
negative.
negative.
It can be
It
negative.
can, but it's not. Okay, here we go.
Why would you stop and slow? I got a 6.
With
You
your,
do not succeed.
with
at
your
all.
modifier?
Yeah, because I rolled a 3. Like, I rolled it, it stopped on the 3, slid off my paper, and stopped. Can I try? I'd have to do something else. All right, let's see what I can do here.
I think it's time to just start.
You know what I could have done?
Mm-hmm.
Is
What?
just cast light like right in his pupil, and he would have gone blind permanently.
But he's already blind
Yep.
But now he's not permanently
for
blind.
a certain number of minutes.
Yep. Okay, here we go. I need stuff to do
Just cut
here.
off his hand.
No.
Which leg is he holding on to?
He's holding onto your right leg.
So the one that he has a leg?
Which leg do you have? That's a good question. I forgot.
I forgot too.
It's the one that's there.
Yeah, does he grab the sword one or
Which-
the regular
which-
one?
Why would
leg
you
of
grab
yours
the sword
broke?
one?
I think it was my right leg that broke.
Then it was my left one that got destroyed. Because we are.
Okay, so he has your left leg.
That's the one with the sword. So is he holding on to the sword?
No, he's holding. Okay, you're right. He's holding onto your right leg. He's holding onto the actual leg. You wouldn't grab.
Well, he's deaf and, he's
Sword.
deaf and blind. Maybe he did grab the sword.
Not when he first grabbed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and cut off his arm with my leg. That is a sword.
Okay, so you're gonna try to kick him.
Like so.
Dude,
I'm
he's
no
deaf and
longer
blind.
deaf.
How hard could it be?
I'm doing it with my leg.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your attack. What'd you get? What'd you get? Reed? What happened? What'd you get? What'd you get?
He got a free crit failed.
Okay, so you kick at him, and you definitely miss. So he's going to go ahead and.
Wait, hold on. There's got to be something redeeming here.
Something redeeming. I think that there should be something negative. What negative thing happens, Reed? What happens when you
Maybe he like hits the wall and his sword breaks
breaks?
off.
Do you break your
His sword like pops off.
Now you have no longer a sword leg.
Or a leg.
Now you're just back to having one leg. I think that's pretty fair.
Okay.
So you go to kick and your leg gets caught in some twigs and things like that, but the bowl is kind of like yanking all around and you lose your sword leg.
I'm back to a cripple.
Yeah. He's going to go ahead and attack you again. He is going to do reckless attack. At the start of his turn, it's going to gain advantage on all melee attack rolls. But at the same time, when you attack, you're also going to take advantage. So I'm going to attack you twice. And he hits you. And now I'm going to roll 2d12.
2d12s?
2d12s.
Wow.
That's not a d12. Lucky for you. It's very suspicious
Where
when you
am
roll a
I?
d12 and you get a 16. So you get you take 20 damage.
Shrugs.
All right.
What do you start as?
What?
How much health do you start with?
55. Now I have 35.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
We're going to go back over to Steve
Wait.
and Olafina.
I think I can get out of this. Now that
Think about it. Take some time.
re-looked,
Think about the situation you're in.
I have I both have quicken spell and twin spell.
That's great.
This is gonna be fun.
Do your thing, man. We're back to Steve and Olafina.
I think it's my turn.
Can we still not see?
What's that?
Can we still not see?
Yeah, it's still in darkness. Let me see how long that lasts for.
He great axed her.
And then I short sworded him.
So I'm going to be coming in with a battle axe.
And just chopping him in half.
Or chopping you in half. Let's hope not, though. Let's really hope not.
Up to 10 minutes.
Hey Corey, do you want me to go put this away?
Not right now, you're fine. We're kind of in the middle of a battle.
prop.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you
we're in the
noticed.
middle of a battle.
Well, I am
People
too.
are close to death.
Yeah. We're in
So now we are
I am
at
too.
Steve.
Yes.
Okay, Steve, what do you do?
I'm going to battle axe where I think the bad guy is.
Okay, do it.
Okay. Do I roll a d20?
Yes, you roll a d20, and then you add whatever you're supposed to add.
My strength modifier?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 21.
Nice, it hits.
Okay. So I'm going to roll a d8
Okay.
plus 8 plus 2.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I almost forgot to roll to make sure that you hit him. In the darkness. You hit Olafine. So as she gets
How?
back up, so like basically what I'm doing is I am rolling a d4. There's 4 things in the area right now. There's a 1, which means you don't hit anything. There's a 2, which means you hit Olafina. There's a 3, which means that you swing at the weapons. And there's a 4 that means you hit the tiefling. Since the weapons is gone, I'm making the 3 and the 4 both the tiefling to give you double the amount of opportunities to actually hit them.
But
But you're in the darkness. So you hit
Okay. It's a
Olafina.
d8 plus 8 plus another 2.
Do your thing. Tell me how badly you hurt your best friend.
my God.
Is it
I
an
do
8?
18 damage.
Can I get my pencil back?
You're at 23.
I'm gonna use extra attack, and I'm gonna swing my axe in the other direction where the other person is.
After you hear, ow!
So is it guaranteed to hit? Because
It's not guaranteed to hit, but I'll make sure that you don't hit Olafina.
I'm not gonna hit Olafina. Okay.
So for this, roll disadvantage.
Roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You rolled a 2 on the first one.
I got a
Doesn't
8.
matter.
Oh man, this is so much fun. Okay.
I hit Olafina again.
You don't
Where's
hit.
Krevin.
Krevin is busy with Goliath stuff.
You know what? Where is he when you need him?
Right?
Killing the main bad guy. So he's going to go ahead and swing his great axe.
Wait! I got my extra attack, or not my extra action.
You did 2 attacks.
I did 2 attacks, but I can do an extra action because I
Did you do
used
an extra action.
extra attack. I have extra attack.
I'm going to trust you on this. What's your other action?
I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
Grabs
So
the
you grab.
tiefling instead.
You are grabbed again.
Okay.
Like
Do
sorry.
you willingly get grabbed, or do you try to fight back against being grabbed?
Do I
Do you
recognize
tell
which?
her
Do
that you are
recognize
grabbing
the
her?
hand?
I'm just like sorry. Sorry.
So you know it's Steve.
Okay,
He
so
grabs you.
willingly
and
get
you,
grabbed.
You run away. You hear the tiefling make another swing. He does not. Well, let's see.
He hits himself.
No, he does not successfully hit you. You hear him kind of fumbling around, moving his axe, and now once you get to be at least 30 feet away, you see that the darkness is pretty much concentrated in just that 30 feet around him. You are no longer in the darkness.
I look at her and I was like, why didn't we do that in the first place?
Yeah. As you did that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that.
Now, here's the question. Did you run? I need to figure out what direction you ran. I need to know if you ran forward or backward. So give me 1 second. So you ran backwards. Your back is against the wall, and you see the blackness in front of you. So now you're kind of out of combat as he is still flailing away inside of this orb for the next couple of minutes. So
He's gonna get worn out at some point.
Yeah.
yes.
I still draw my, I'm just going to draw my short bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna like ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready.
We're going to go back to our boy Tyler here.
He's
Is
literally
it my turn?
It is your turn, man.
Oh boy, good thing I have 8 sorcery points. So, you know what Quicken Spell does, right, Corey?
Tell me, Tyler.
It's like
What does-
Quicken
Spend 2 sorcery points to convert a casting of a spell with 1 action casting time to 1 bonus action.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to do that 4 times
Let's do it.
to cast Magic Missile 4
Oh my
times.
God. Okay.
That means I'm hitting him and I'm rolling.
Yeah, so Magic
3d4s.
Missile, for those who don't know, is a guaranteed hit.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't have to roll for it. It hits him.
3d4s.
Wow.
That's why it's the nerdiest weapon. I cast Magic Missiles.
4 of them.
Pass the Cheetos.
And then it's automatic, and it's also +1 force damage to its target.
You're going to need that,
So-
that pencil again.
Oh,
7.
Nice.
Kind of
Right.
caught it.
9,
9.
12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 24. He takes 25 damage.
or would he
Nice.
add 1 to each magic missile you did? That
No,
would be +4.
it says a
At
dark-
this point, he lets go of you. And
Jesus.
Wait, it says
Oh my
a dart
God.
deals 1d4 +1 force damage. So would that be
plus what?
plus 12 damage to his target? Because
What does it
says a dart deals 1d4 +1 force damage to its target. So that would be each individual dart.
Each individual dart?
I
Plus
think
what?
so.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man.
So
So
That's
another
24
12.
plus 12. So 36 instead.
I love it. So,
And I still have an action to take too, which is going to be even better.
okay. So he's bloodied.
Go for the kill.
Bloodied.
Just do like, do you have a sword? That isn't.
I lost it in the bushes.
Yes.
Okay.
I have something better.
Okay, go for it. You gonna use all your spell slots right now?
Might have
Level
to.
3. That's a level 3 spell?
I'm gonna say you handled this very well.
Yeah, because... Alright, so I'm going to cast Fireball.
You cast another fireball.
No, it was Firebolt, which was the cantrip. This
Fireball.
is
This
level
is
3.
a fireball.
You know what this does, right?
Yeah, but go ahead and
Explain
do
it for us.
Yeah, I want to know what you do.
So Fireball essentially is a bright streak flashes from like your pointing finger to a point you choose within range and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save,
8d6.
or half as much damage on a successful one. The fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Wow.
All right, let's get this bread.
So here we go. I'm rolling to see if it works. Okay. It's on the one page I don't look at.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at this because when you roll a spell, so what is it?
8.
It's fireball.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at the spell. Does it say if you have to roll a, if you just cast it, or do you have to?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you might just be able to just cast it.
Give me a second. It doesn't say I have to make a ranged spell attack against the target. So it's basically instant.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll say that you do it, and now I have to make a dexterity against it.
I do too.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
You
even
know,
think
who
about that.
doesn't? Tieflings. Tieflings don't.
Don't burn.
They're resistant to fire damage.
Wow.
So
Wait
are
a minute.
Minotaurs.
Wait
No,
a
I'm just
minute.
kidding.
I have damage resistances to fire too. This is even
Oh,
better.
he's a fire dragon.
That's awesome.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Roll it and see what it does. And then I have to roll a dexterity.
I'm pretty sure I still do. It's just a damage resistance. So I think I'm taking half of half.
What's your DC
I
again?
succeed. My DC?
What am I rolling? I'm rolling a dexterity saving throw, but I need to know what I'm trying to beat. What number am I trying to beat here?
12.
I'm trying to beat 12.
Is that your spellcasting thing I'm about?
Okay.
The spell save.
And what happens if he succeeds?
What happens if he takes half the damage
Okay.
that I roll?
Go ahead and tell me what you deal.
So 8d6s. Oh boy, we're gonna do 2 at a time. So
Math,
so far
math,
it's 10. 16. 21.
26.
No, not
No, 27.
27, so half of 27.
Half of 27. Okay.
If he succeeds.
He does succeed.
Okay, so. I can't
So-
do that math that quickly.
Okay. He's looking rough. He's looking real rough. But he's up. His fur is singed. He can't see. He's deaf.
He can't hear anything.
He's really freaking over this. He's going to charge forward
Charge
to do
forward.
a charge attack.
He still has me.
No, he let go of you, remember?
after
No,
you
when you
shot him
like did
with the missiles.
missile thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can I try and dodge it? Since like
No.
He probably has disadvantage from being
Dodge
blind
is
and deaf.
a certain move that certain people can have, like Cecilia.
can I
I'm sure
try
has dodge.
to
Yeah.
do athletics to avoid it?
I don't believe so. He's not that far away from you. He's about 10 feet from you, right?
What if I trip him?
Oh, you could try. let me roll first and see if he actually hits you or not. That all depends on
Yeah.
what we're gonna do. I am gonna roll with disadvantage though, and if he fails, then I'll let you do whatever you want to him.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. Well, I guess we're about to find out if he succeeds in murdering
It's
you.
Guitar Hero. Why is it
Okay,
playing
that would
right
be a
now?
hit.
What's the advanced password?
He
Or do I
misses. He
just-
runs towards you. What do you
This is
do?
intense.
What do I do?
What do you do, Reed?
Keep it on, keep it on.
Runs forward.
So he misses. So I'm gonna.
Do you trap him? What happens?
I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Stab him. Do it. Give you advantage since he runs. He goes
Attack
right past you.
bonus
He
is
stops
+6.
because he tries to hit where he thinks you are. Will you open the
So-
door for me, Olafina?
Yeah.
I got
gonna call you
11.
You got 11. Roll advantage. Is that with advantage?
No, that's
Give me
with
that
my
advantage.
attack bonus.
Give me that advantage.
18.
Give me that damage.
6.
6. Okay. You're very welcome.
And now it's my turn.
Whenever. I've got a million of those. Okay, now it is your turn. No, that was your turn. Your turn was you attacked him. So now it's back to his turn. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna try to gore
Is he,
you again.
Like, almost dead.
Oh yeah, you think that he's very
Very close
almost
to
dead.
death.
Okay, he charges forward again, and he misses. What do you do? What do you do, Reed?
I'm gonna smack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, let's see how that works.
Advantage or no advantage?
Advantage, because he's blind and deaf.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it.
It doesn't matter because it's currently a 24. But I'll roll advantage anyways.
22.
23.
How much damage do you do?
1d6 plus 2.
Do it.
7 damage.
7 damage. You are really close. He's going to try to get you one last time. He's going to charge at you. We're going to see if it's going to work. Right after we get back with Olafina and Steve. I think this works out because really you need your other party members if you are even going to stand a chance to get through this maze.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just finishing up, what we were left off with last game. So it kind of works out. All right. Right now, let's see whose turn it is.
Does the is the blackout over?
The blackout is over, and he stands around. He's looking a little tired, but he's still ready to fight you guys. You can now visibly see him.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him with my battle axe.
I was gonna answer.
Is it? Are we rolling initiative again? Because it's like a new.
Nope, we'll stick with what we have.
Okay.
Let me take a look.
So, Steve just left off.
You guys pretty much just stood there and waited for
It's like waiting for it to get in the
4
shower.
minutes. Yeah, it was what did you do in those 4 minutes?
I got my short bow.
Yeah, but that takes less time than 4 minutes.
Yeah,
What'd you do
I
in
just-
4 minutes?
I was just like,
Just explain to me what those 4 minutes of
Can I get
were
drunk?
like.
Can I drink?
I was just like, that was really stupid. Why didn't we run in the first place?
I get drunk.
He starts drinking. How much
Alright.
alcohol do you have on you? I feel like you need to keep track of that.
No, we don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's a drunk.
doesn't say
He
how much
always
I have
got
on me right now.
alcohol.
We'll keep track of it for the next game.
Alright.
Okay, so now you can run up to him to attack him. Go ahead and do your thing, Steve.
So I have +2 attack.
Actually, it's Olafina's turn first.
Yeah, I'm gonna first go with
When
my.
I have +2 attack when I'm drunk as well.
I have. I'm just gonna shoot him with my short bow. So
Okay.
that's D20.
Hit him. Are you gonna do anything special with this bow?
I'm just gonna use my short bow because I want to use don't want to use any of my fancy things when I'm like because my nicer bow because I don't want to. These are very nice arrows, and if I can just get them with. I'm just gonna use my normal one. If I have to use my other ones, I will.
Okay.
So it's just my normal bow and arrow.
Do what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So that's dexterity and proficiency,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll get to hit later if it hits. That is a 11.
An 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just to attack.
Yeah, just to see if.
That is not good enough. It whizzes right past him. In
Okay.
fact, as it whizzes past him, he takes a step back and he tries to catch it in his hand, right?
What a fool.
It doesn't work. He looks very stupid and actually grazes his hand and takes 1 point of damage. Okay. So now it is Steve's turn. Steve, what do you do?
So I'm gonna hit him with my battle axe.
Hit him.
15. I got a 19.
A 19. Okay. That does hit.
Okay, so
So
it's
you
a
take your
D8.
battle axe, you run forward, and you, what do? Like, tell me what that looks like.
I'm gonna bam right in like the neck, right here.
You guys like hitting necks.
It's where the jugular is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
go
kill.
for it.
So it's a D8 +8 +2
He's wearing a scarf, man.
+2.
It's a miss.
Wait, I missed?
No,
Oh.
I was making a joke.
Because we
Okay,
always
roll-
go for
roll
the
it.
neck.
Yeah, they're all wearing scarves. Chainmail scarf.
It is a. I'm doing the math right now. It's an 18.
18. Okay. It's pretty good.
Is he bloodied?
No. He is not.
Okay.
At this point.
Wait,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
That's
gonna
right, you have
use-
more attacks.
I'm gonna use extra attack. I already used extra attack. No, I'm gonna use action surge.
What do you mean you already used extra? Oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
You can take one additional action on your turn.
Is that only a one-time thing, or can it happen? Because multi-attack lets you do it multiple times. I don't know if this counts as that.
Once per short rest, or
Okay.
twice per short rest.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna take my void sword and I'm gonna cut him across.
Okay.
So I'm like holding on to him with my axe. 'Cause it's
Oh,
like-
yeah, that's
And
pretty
then I'm gonna take my other sword and I'm gonna
All
slash
right,
him.
hit him with advantage.
It's 13.
A 13. A 13, let me take a look, is not good enough. The 13 hits his armor. He was wearing a scarf, sorry. So you go to hit him, yeah, and it bounces right off of his shoulder plate. At that point, you start to feel a great warmth, and then it gets warmer and starts to get hotter and hotter and hotter. And then you see the light come from the other area as flames burst through, filling up the four walls that you were in. How much damage do they take, Tyler?
Wait, from the fire. Wait, they're that close?
You
to
guys
me?
are pretty close, yeah. You were running toward them.
Okay, that means
they're in
the
a
tiefling
couple-
takes.
Wait,
If
they
we
have to
take
roll-
damage, the tiefling takes
They have
damage
to
too.
roll a
Tieflings-
dex save real quick.
Fire resistance!
Resistance.
They have to do dex save.
I have a thing where it's called evasion at 7th level, and you're subjected to make an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to only take half damage. You instead
I
take
do
no
want to say,
damage.
I have right here, I've got like a whole maze thing, and I've got exactly the points that you guys are
Oh
at.
my god.
Okay,
I didn't know they were that close.
I rolled a 9. Does that save me?
No.
Do you roll? No.
Wait. No, it doesn't.
Tyler remembers what he rolled, right?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Wait, what did.
What did he roll?
I don't remember.
I rolled 27.
Okay.
So-
You rolled 27.
You had to be at 12.
How did you
that-
get
that was it.
27?
It was
It's 8d6s.
No. The dex
damage,
save.
but it was 12. It was 12, I remember.
It was 12?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
well,
was
I'm going
half,
to.
that's half the damage.
Yeah, if you succeed,
I have Indomitable, which is once per long rest, I can re-roll a saving throw that I fail.
that's great.
Go with
Do
it.
it.
Because if you do, then you're only taking 12.
Okay, I got
He wins.
I got a 13.
So do I have to beat a 12 in
Yes.
order to
You
get
have to
half
beat a
damage?
12.
And my thing is if I succeed, that allows me to take half damage. I instead take no damage.
Awesome. Do you succeed?
I had a 21.
Nice.
So what do I take?
Nice.
What damage do I take?
Well,
It was a 12.
27 was the total damage
Yes.
if he failed.
So I didn't
so
fail.
what did the Minotaur take?
Well, we just divide 27 by half.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like 13?
Oh my gosh.
I like how most of the
13
damage
and a
this
half.
entire game has been from you guys, like to yourselves.
Yeah, 13.
13.
That-
You
You,
take 13
should have
damage.
seen me in the Halloween special.
Oh,
My
yes.
KD was
At this point, you
Very
start
nice.
to see the trees and everything light on fire. I need everybody to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
As the overhead roof begins to close in on itself, the light begins to extinguish.
I got
and
a
you feel the
22.
oxygen leave the room. That's awesome.
I got an 8.
You got 8.
I don't want to
Cece, you pass out.
Wonderful.
I need Tyler you to do the same too. And the
I don't
Minotaur's
want to
gonna
pass
roll
out
too.
again. I'm already fighting the Minotaur here.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
You pass out.
So what happens to me?
It's
Wait, what
you.
about the Minotaur?
I'll tell you what. As he starts to fall, I want you to make an insight check.
Insight?
So you left me with a Minotaur and a
No,
tiefling?
I'm the one
The
with the
Minotaur
Minotaur.
isn't with you. He's just, he's
In the
in the
area.
vicinity.
How did the...
17 for the insight.
17. As you fall, you start to see the Minotaur wobble as he's clutching for breath. And then as your eyes close, you feel the thud of another body dropping right next to you.
Oh, thank God. So just me and the tiefling.
You and a tiefling, mano a mano.
Whose turn is it?
Wait, does
a
the
good question.
Tiefling have to do it? Because
Tiefling did it. Tiefling did it. Well, it's still oxygen. It's not a fire damage thing.
No,
It's a
but I meant for the
Oxygen thing. Which is really interesting because Ophelia is really bloodied right now. Okay, so it is still it's the tiefling's turn.
Okay.
So he's going to come at you with his great axe. We're going to see if it's going to hit. It hits. As you have him attached with your
this
axe,
again?
he's going to push upward with his arm to release the grapple and smack you with his great axe coming forward. And it is going to be 12 plus 5. I wish I had things a little bit closer. You're going to take 12 damage. 12 piercing damage.
What you down to?
27. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna
You're
roll.
down to 27?
I'm down to 27.
Okay.
But for my bonus action, I'm gonna do second wind, which is once per short rest. I can use a bonus action to regain D10 plus 9 HP.
Give me 1 second.
Which one's the D10?
The one that has 10. That's this.
This one?
This one. The one that looks like this.
Yeah, this.
Yes. That'd be the one, because it has a 0 on it.
Okay, go ahead.
0 is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gained 11 points.
You gained 11
So I'm at
points.
38.
That's great.
It's not bad. And then I'm gonna attack him with my bad void sword, but just my void sword in my hand.
Imagine. Like,
So you're at 38, you said?
Yep.
1 second. I hear laughter.
Strengthen your proficiency modifier.
Strength and his proficiency?
Is he proficient with the voice?
It's
Yeah.
generally the same with that stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
Mhm.
your strength and your proficiency.
Both.
Wait,
of
what'd
them
you get?
together.
13.
13. A 13 is not enough.
Well, that's my turn.
That's my turn. Don't wear it out.
Like, I just,
Maybe try and scream at him to
Oh.
like scare him.
like, imagine, just imagine. If we're in a huge crowd, right? Like, we're fighting a huge crowd, and then I cast, like, Twinned and Quicken spell and use Fireball. Do you know how much
So you're at 38
D6
right now.
damage
38
you
health.
take.
Okay, cool. Yeah, these tieflings are no joke. Attack you again. And he hits you. So we're going to go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, he's beating 17 every time.
Yeah, he has a +7 on his attack, and he just rolled a 15.
Jesus.
Well, that's okay. He hits you for a 9. So you take 9 damage.
I'm at 29. Just gonna hit him back.
Just gonna go for it.
Got an 18.
That's a hit.
Oh, finally. So it's a D12 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2.
That's your void sword?
Yeah.
Wow.
Get him. Get him.
10 plus 8 plus 4.
Okay, dude, what is that? 10 plus 8 plus 4? You're going to make me do the math?
Yeah.
Oh, you
22.
suck. Now you get disadvantage. 10 plus 8.
22.
Thank you.
I said 22.
Okay, let's see. 22. He is bloodied.
Okay. He's at least half health. I can go for a kill shot now, right?
No, you have to.
Alrighty.
The shot that kills. We're going to go back over to
They're passed out.
Reed and the Minotaur as they wake up. So time has passed over on their side. And so you guys awaken. The Minotaur is still feeling pretty weak. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
What?
I can cast blindness as a cantrip.
As a cantrip?
No, as second level spell.
No, it's this one, which means I can cast non-detection on
The
myself.
real
at
dumb
will.
thing is, I gotta bring it up at this point, is
No,
you
never
also
mind, you're
haven't
right.
been attacking with your dragon.
Huh?
You also haven't been attacking with your dragon.
I forgot. You don't tell me about these things. And then in the beginning, you said I couldn't use it because I didn't have the
16.
stats for it.
Oh, I was joking.
And were you using stats for a giant owl?
16.
16. Okay, why am I rolling? So you hit him for, okay, he's got 12. So you attack first. I was like, that's right, that's why I'm rolling.
Yeah, it was initiative.
Yes, I forgot. Okay, so you get to go first. What do you do? And, yeah, what do you do?
Hold on, give me a second. Just making sure I don't kill my teammates with this one.
He's looking very weak.
I think if you just like hit him a couple more times.
You could literally just like smack him.
All right,
I'll even say that this could be your kill shot. How do you kill this Minotaur?
All right, so I'm gonna lay off the spells. I'm gonna go back to my quarter staff here, and if I succeed here, I'm gonna like take the staff and like crush one of his eyeballs and go through his skull that way with the quarter staff.
So you're just kind of just gonna go.
Yeah, roll me a dexterity to see if that your aim is correct. You hit him no matter what, but I want to make sure to see if you do.
Yeah, he got a 20.
Spot. Okay. Explain to me how it looks. How do you kill this Minotaur?
Give us a nice cinematic scene.
So I wake up,
Camera's pointed
Wake up.
downwards, over the shoulder shot.
I get up, I look over, see that he's like still breathing. I'm like, you have to die. I take my quarterstaff and I go,
wanna
there can
be
only be
friends."
one. And I crush,
There can only be one.
yes, and I stick my quarterstaff from with his eye and I just stick it as far into his head through that way.
There's a loud moo noise. It's like half moo, half scream. Steve, you hear it. It still sounds like it's a bit of a distance away, coming through the walls of the brush, but you are still able to hear it. It sounds very horrifying, and
Like,
you're
jeez.
just like, what's your thoughts to hearing a cow?
Like, jeez. We've got cows around here.
Damn, nature, you scary. At this point, Olafina, you also awaken to the sound of a dying cow.
She is enraged.
Yeah, you were dreaming of your family dying.
She gets like
Siblings.
she gets like
And
plus
then
2
you
strength, but
hear
like minus
Papa
2.
Cow goes, woo, and then you awaken, and it's also in reality. You get up. There's a fire in your eyes, and I'm gonna give you an advantage on your initiative. So go ahead and roll initiative again.
Okay.
You're welcome.
17.
But she's crying, so now you also have disadvantage on attacks.
17 plus 5, so that's 22.
Okay, 22. Fantastic. It is your turn, Olafina.
It is? Is
Yep.
there still fire around me?
The fire has dispersed since the oxygen
Bro, I need
has
help.
been encompassed
so I'm good
in
now.
the air. You are good. The fire
Okay.
is out.
Okay. What's my scene?
What's your scene?
What's my scene? Like, what
Your
am I
scene
seeing?
is, okay, so you have Steve and the tiefling right next to each other. They're both bloody. There's blood dripping from both of them. They're basically in this really weird rock'em sock'em robots battle, hitting each other with axes. And, you go, and then Steve goes, and then the guy goes,
Okay.
Yes. That's your scene.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just go for another shot with my arrow at the tiefling.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead and give yourself another advantage now that you've got the
anger.
anger. You feel like the spirit of Papa Cow's watching you. Use the force, Luke.
Use the force. Okay, so that is. Hold on, I'm gonna write this. Can somebody give me a pencil so I can have both of
We should have just chucked them at her.
So that one is. Then. Okay, that one is it. So that would be 21.
21.
Yes.
Jesus. Oh, okay, so
I haven't
that
even
is an
rolled damage
attack.
yet.
That's an attack. Roll damage.
Okay.
You successfully hit him.
That's
Stick him right in the abdomen.
Does this also count as maybe a sneak attack?
Sure.
Okay. Well, first that damage is 7, but I get to add more damage with
Awesome.
a sneak attack. So that is 5d6s.
Wow.
So
Sneak attack's pretty good.
You should be using that more often.
It's almost like that's her thing.
It's almost like it's stealth. Huh? I don't know.
okay, so hold on. Let me put this on a calculator so I don't have to do manual math. 7 plus 6 plus 4.
Oh no.
What?
24.
24.
thinking about,
is
like-
that total or is that in addition to
Total.
what you did?
Total.
Copy that.
That's
I
the
was-
total damage.
Oh man.
Thinking
He
about my
is-
character and the small pieces of memory he retained from his past. And now I'm scared
Of what?
from one of my memory pieces that he retained.
What's
Are you gonna enlighten us? What is it?
You don't have to. You don't have to. You absolutely don't have to. I have ideas of it, but I don't know if you already have something planned out. So you come and talk. to me. I have plans.
I'm just saying like one of like the
Do you get a
small
memory? Do you want to
pieces.
reveal what that memory strand is? Like, did
I won't
something in this battle trigger a memory for Reed?
You had a Vietnam flashback.
For Reed, this battle?
Yeah, he just got done fighting. Here's a cow. Moo.
I mean, I guess
happens?
I would say the only thing most likely would have been that warmth from earlier. But right now, no.
Okay.
Okay, I got 24 damage on the dude.
Is he
Yeah,
dead?
24 damage. He is not, but he is looking pretty bad. Steve, you think if you hit him one more time, that's
Okay.
it for this guy.
I'm gonna like crush his head.
Okay, roll for it. Do it. Crush his head.
Ooh, I got a 23.
Okay, crush this guy's head. Just tell me what it looks like, man. He's like, got 2 health.
I like do this. I like T-pose. And then with like the force of like what I learned from the
Goliath.
Goliath,
God of the
I
sun.
just smack my hands together and crush his head.
Oh, like one
watermelon.
of the monkey things.
Yep. You smack him and you feel the bones crack, and as you lift your hands up, his eyes have popped out of his socket.
Oh,
His
wow.
jaw
And I
is
rip his spine
broken.
out and I snap it over my
you could see-
knee.
You could see the imprints of your hands almost have created like craters within his skull. And then, then you pull his spine out and you break it.
I
Just
say,
like
feel
I
like
told-
I
that's
say
what
get wrecked,
Kevin does.
noob.
No,
Well, that's our thing, man.
It's a
It's the
competition.
Kreven army.
It's the Spine Crusher army. This is what
I
happens.
deceived Kreven. I have not.
I don't know, man. Kind of.
As the
Look at
naval
where
leader,
you're
I
at.
need to keep my spine crushing count high.
Yeah.
You could add
I gotta hold the
spine.
same reputation.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, awesome. Okay, so you guys have both killed the things that you were out to kill. I'm gonna go back to Reed and see. Reed, what do you do?
Can I see him at this point?
No.
Okay, so with my little insight, I've concluded that when there's fire, the branches close up and you lose oxygen.
Correct.
I'm gonna check the Minotaur body for any possible loot.
Okay.
Can I do that with the teeth?
The most you see is his weapon. The Minotaur didn't have much on him.
What is his weapon?
His weapon was a great axe.
A great
It
axe.
is
Thank you.
a 1d12 plus 5.
The attack bonus is +5?
No, that's the damage bonus. The
Unless
attack
it-
bonus is all depends on your strength plus your whether or not you're proficient with it.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Now, I believe you can carry up to 4. Actually, hold on. I was on the wrong thing. That's what the Tiefling has. The Minotaur has something else. The Minotaur has a great axe.
So the same thing.
But this one's a little bit stronger. This is a great axe that is, it's wider, it's thicker, it's really built for a Minotaur to be handled with
Or a Dragonborn?
2 hands. It is a 2d12 plus 4.
Wow.
I'm gonna take it.
It's got different bowl symbolism on it. It's got runes on it that you
Bowl symbolism?
Yeah, like it's got like the top of it, where the handle meets the blade. You kind of see a bowl.
I'm gonna take it.
Can I check the weapons box for anything valuable?
Yes, you can.
That we didn't burn.
So you look over and you see a bunch of like really kind of destroyed things. But it's weird. It doesn't look like it is like the King's Armory because everything would be pretty similar because the soldiers would have very similar weapons. So you think this is more of confiscated weapons. Weapons that were taken from criminals and so on. So
I want
you
to do an
s-
Arcana check.
You do an Arcana check. Go ahead.
What's my Arcana?
It's under animal handling above
It's just I
athletics.
got an 11.
You can't tell if anything is magical.
Okay.
The
Do I
things
see
that you
anything
see
valuable?
Is a mace, a light crossbow, a morning star, a trident, a blowgun, a slingshot, and then you see Gideon Damula kind of turn the corner and he sees the slingshot and the blowgun and he goes, "Those are mine. They were stolen from me when me and my friends, they were stolen from me.
I take them.
Hey, give me that back, man."
Mine now.
Is that Raymond's character?
So blow dart.
No, that's Will's character.
Oh.
Would I have a
now
blow
keep
dart?
in mind you can only have so many weapons on you.
All right.
I'll let you keep the blow dart because it's pretty light. The slingshot, but yeah.
Yeah, how many can we have
Kind of
on
mad
us?
at you. You think that he might try to like fight you later on for you. If you die, he's gonna take.
Okay, and then what else was in there?
You see, let's see.
Morning
You
star.
see a
remains
morning
to
star. You
try.
see a trident. You see a scimitar, a flail, a battle axe, and a shield.
A flail.
It's a flail, so it's a handle with chains, and then a ball with spikes on it.
I thought that was a mace.
No,
No,
mace.
mace is
it
just
doesn't
like-
have the chain.
Ah,
the
okay. I'm
handle,
gonna take
like-
the scimitar.
The scimitar.
I'm walking up to
Huh?
Steve at this point, like going towards Steve.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him what it is. So it's a 1d6 slashing damage. You use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier.
It kind of sucks.
Okay.
It'd be really great for certain players who use dexterity a lot.
Do you?
I have a 5+ dexterity.
I don't want to give it to her.
I have +3 next.
You do see a second scimitar in there, though.
Yeah. So am I there though?
I take that one as well.
You
I
can't
just chuck
carry
it
it.
over the.
You reached the max.
Yeah. What's the max slots?
It should tell you on there, but
I'm full.
I'll look up before the next game.
Okay, because I have a short bow, a long bow, 4 daggers. Why do I?
More
You can carry a lot of
daggers.
daggers. You can carry a lot of daggers. Daggers is something that you can carry multiples of.
Short
It's kind
sword,
of like how you can carry multiple arrows, right?
and then my fancy bow. So I have
Gotcha.
a good amount. So, because I was, hold on, let me. Does it just if I just type in D&D 5 E, what is it? Just max. I'm trying to.
I can look it up for you. too.
Okay, yeah.
Generally, it's based on how much weight you can hold.
I mean, is it based off of my weight?
Yeah. So we'll go over that in the next game.
Okay.
We'll go through and we'll find out exactly how much you guys can carry, how much how much these weigh already.
Okay.
So we'll figure out how much you can carry to
We'll do
determine how
everything.
many weapons.
Okay.
And with that, so that's what you loot the bodies. Is there anything else that you guys do now that you're here? To kind of give you an idea, Steve and Olafina, where you are,
Mentally.
you could only turn left. Where you are, my friend Tyler Reed, if you look out and you see a wall, you see that you could either move left or right.
Can I take the crossbow?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna go to the right.
Okay. You start to walk to the right. What do you guys do? Now, keep in mind,
Walk to the right.
you can also try to make, well, you can only go left.
I'm
but
tired.
you
I just
could
want to
choose-
rest.
You could rest too.
Want to just?
Let's
I'm-
chill, bro.
I'm gonna meditate.
I make a
So-
campfire with the like the wheelbarrow thing he had.
Yeah.
I just break some stuff off and make a campfire.
So you start to make the fire, and then the light starts to dim, and you feel the oxygen kind of get smothered in the room. Roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
All of us? Well, me.
Oh, or Constitution. I'm sorry. Constitution.
I got an 18.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. I failed.
Okay, you pass out.
I'm like, oh! And I tap it out. I'm like, I look over. I'm like, oh shit.
She's meditating, right?
Not now. Now she's passed out.
Just,
Now I
I'll
don't
just
get
take a
any
nap.
long rest.
Okay, so Tyler, we'll continue moving with you. You're going right. You see the split in the road. You see you could either keep going forward or you can make another right.
I'm gonna take another right.
You're going to take another right, and we will pick up and see what happens next week.
Okay.
Any
Dang.
thoughts before we end?
We could have been a long rest before we dismissed.
I
But
killed
instead,
a minotaur.
Yeah, right now you're about at a short rest. You can potentially still get to a long rest. But
if I meditate for 4 hours, it's considered a long rest.
yeah. here's the thing.
But
you're not
you're
even
passed
just
out.
meditating. You're passed out.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
what I'm
getting,
saying.
like,
I'm
a
mad
really
now
good
because
rest.
I can't even rest.
No, this is resting.
Oh, wait, me passing out is resting?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're sleeping. Yeah, you're sleeping. So thank you for joining us, DJs and Dragons, here on 89.1 WPHS, the XR Radio. We will see you next week.
I killed a Minotaur with full symbolism. Gonna show Malcolm next time. Be like,
Yeah.
ha.